What's going on, beautiful people? It is December 23rd, 2020, man. It's almost Christmas, dude. Couple of more days and Santa Claus is going to be driving over your homes with the reindeers dropping off gifts, dude. I hope you all get what you wished for. I know this year is definitely going to be different. A lot of people don't get a chance to see their families, myself included. Everything's under lockdown here in Toronto, man. Nobody going nowhere. Nobody doing nothing. So the best we can do is just stay safe, take care of our health, and that includes mental health, physical health, financial health, emotional health. We need to just be proactive about a lot of things, and it is a new age, man. I want to welcome everybody to the new world order, and we are moving forward. There's going to be a lot of changes in the coming year, in the next decade. We're going to be seeing a lot of drastic changes, and this was just a kickstart. This was us as a planet, as a species, reorganizing, gathering our resources, gathering our thoughts, and coming together as a collective unit. Humanity's changing. I actually had a very brief conversation over text with a friend of mine, and he reminded me that it is, I guess, it's debatable on the time that when it's kicked in. Some people say that it was on December 21st, 2020 that we entered the age of Aquarius, leaving Pisces behind. And again, you can go read about this kind of stuff. We are in a new era. Now, some people debate it's, you can go read the different theories. Some suggest that it was already started. Some suggest that it's still to come. I believe this is the time. It definitely feels like a new era. It definitely feels like a new beginning, a new chapter for all of us. And the age of Aquarius is all about the age of truth, the age of further human enlightenment. We're all going to be going through phases in the next few months, few years. A lot of more people are going to be, and I don't particularly like this word, but they're going to be waking up. I don't like the quote-unquote woke culture, because if you self-proclaim you're woke, dude, you're not really awake. That's like somebody going around and saying, oh, I'm enlightened. No, you're not. If you think you're enlightened, you're not. It takes practice. None of us will. It's going to be individual and collective. We all need to come together. That's why we need to work on ourselves and try to open our eye, and instead of seeing with our, I guess, visual guides, the two that were provided for, try to see from within. Because the world that we portray on the outside, it comes from within. We are all creators, we are all powerful beings, and our words have meanings, our thoughts have meanings. They have a lot of power. Our actions have a lot of power. We're all connected. We're reading a lot of things right now, I told you early in the week that I've started to read a book called The Master Key System. I highly recommend this book to everybody. It was recommended again by Jay Prince on the JRE experience, or rather the JR experience, not the JRE experience. So go pick up this book. I got it online, to be honest with you guys. I got it on Google. It's $1.99, dude. $1.99. It's pretty much a cup of coffee, all right? Don't be cheap. Go spend a couple of dollars, and this will help you in many ways, because a lot of us at times when we're faced with difficulties, and this year has definitely been a challenging year for everybody. I can't imagine what everybody's going through, but I'm positive it's been difficult, losing jobs, being distant from family members, losing family members, and reorganizing. Basically, it's been a year of growth, if you will. It's been a year of growth, and I want to thank you guys again for tuning in, coming in, checking these videos out. This has been a blessing for me. It's not been easy. None of it is. Nothing really is in life, but that's it, man. That's what we all got to actually learn, and we got to learn to appreciate everything in life and work together, essentially. So let me just things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'll go into a little bit more depth about this book and get you a little bit more interested, because I know a lot of times folks be all like, oh, why is this bad thing happening to me, or the government's after me, or this person's after me, and all these negative things are happening to me and me alone. Must be some external force, right? I got that bad juju, I got that bad voodoo, I got the bad luck. Something ain't right. And I'm just here to tell you that whatever's happening to you, whether it's positive or negative, it is coming from within you, and you have the power to change everything around you, dude. If life is not treating you well, look within. Look within and find the reasons why it's not treating you well. If you are having a difficult time right now, you're not alone, all right? Nobody's alone. We're all in this together. And we all have personal and collective responsibilities, right? The thing with waking up, the thing with becoming more aware of your surroundings, it can't be forced upon you. Nobody can bring about these changes. It has to be brought on by you. It has to be, you have to want it first. So we all need to take little steps, little baby steps, and that's what I'm doing, man. Trying to better myself, trying to learn and grow and just be a better human being, dude. I've, again, mentioned this many a times, lived here now on this little earth that we all share for 31 years. I've probably got a few more decades in me. I wish to hopefully live until I'm like 80, 90, maybe one day be able to have a family of my own. And that's the beauty of life, man. That's the beauty of life. I want to be around. I want to be around for myself, for my family, for my friends, and for my extended family, which is you guys. So the Master Key system talks about a lot of things. And one thing that I'd like to focus on is our consciousness and our subconsciousness. So some of you guys might have heard around that we are always using only about 10% of our brain power. To a certain degree, that is true. That does not mean that you're only using 10 though. It's kind of like well, let me get into it. You're actually using the 100%. 90% of the time, you are running on your subconscious thoughts, all right? Things that you do automatically, things that you have picked up as rituals and habits and that have become so normal in your life that you no longer even think about it. Most of the time, we are running on autopilot, right? You don't think about things like breathing. You don't think about things like your blood circulating in your veins or your heart pumping blood. You don't think about necessarily every time you move a muscle, you just do it and it's all natural. But a lot of things become part of our subconscious, right? A lot of behaviors seep and sink into our subconscious and become a part of our daily routines, and we accept them. We just accept them, and we refuse to actually question why we're doing the things that we're doing, whether it's positive or negative. But that's the thing, man. We're all made up of those both qualities. It's a combination of nature and nurture, right? We all have good tendencies, we all have bad tendencies, and it's all up to us to decide what we're going to feed and cultivate. So, if you are stuck in a rut or if you have a bad habit, I really encourage you to go read this book, because there are natural laws that exist in the universe that can guide you, that can help you, that you can probably align yourself with so that you no longer go around living life questioning why things are happening to you. Everything that happens to us is just a collection of actions and consequences. So I really think this book is helpful. It's definitely helped me. I'm still not finished. I probably got another 40 pages to go. Mind you, it comes with instructions. You're supposed to read it a little bit slower. I might even go back and reread this book. Some of the concepts in this book are not new to me. I've read them before, and I appreciate rereading them in a different form because it just helps. It's good to review things, it's good to go over things, and it's good to keep constantly reminding yourself that being human is just an experience and it's daily practice. Nobody's got it down perfect to the T. We all need that constant reminder. We all need each other's help and support, but there are personal responsibilities as well, right? Can't just be all willy-nilly walking about life and just expecting things to happen for you, whatever it is. Whether you're seeking to find happiness, and I think for the most part every human being would like to find happiness and try to hold on to those feelings, those positive feelings and thoughts as much as possible and spread that thought, right? Where was I going with that? Went off on a rant a little bit, got ahead of myself. got a little bit excited. Happens, man, happens. It's been a good book, and it's really helped me a lot. But mind you, it's not the only way that I'm helping myself. I definitely am dealing with a lot of things like many of you out there. But we all need to just, be patient. Be patient and move forward, accept responsibility, and do our little bit. And give our focus and attention to whatever our little hearts desire, and we will achieve it together, right? You can't just be standing or sitting idle and expecting change to come. You can think it, but if you're not taking any action, it's not going to come your way. Just get a sip of this coffee, man. Black coffee. No complaints, man. This is my energy juice in the morning, dude. Thank you, Lord. This is, it's a blessing, man. Do you guys appreciate the little things in life? I do. I try to. Try to be aware as much as I can. It's a daily practice. And I'm not perfect, dude, but that's the thing. Like, I've, examining my life, they say every 7 years we go through changes on personal levels and on a collective level. Looking back at the past 7 years, at the past 10 years of my life, it's been full of ups and downs. Full of ups and downs, a lot of laughter, a lot of cries, a lot of growth. I would say for the most part, I'm happy with where I am, trying to learn from the past and not repeat the things that have been kind of a detriment to me, right? I'm trying to be a more consistent person, especially now that I'm 31. I would definitely say I'm a full-grown adult. When you're in your early teens or your late teens, early 20s, you go through life, you're still new to it, you're not really sure of what you're doing or how you should be conducting yourself or whatnot, but every little bit of our thoughts, our words, our actions, they all do have consequences, so I am trying to learn from my mistakes and not repeat them, right? And I think I've done a pretty damn good job. I'm pretty sure for the past 5 years, I've really turned a new chapter in my life. It's been a process. It hasn't come easy, but I'm definitely happy about where I am in life and where I'm headed. A lot of times it gets challenging. It gets challenging because, you have obstacles thrown at your way. Even if you've got everything under control, life is always going to throw you a curveball, right? So you can't stop being your consistent self just because life is throwing you challenges. I'm not quite sure about you guys, but COVID for me was not the first major life challenge. It was not my Vietnam or whatever you want to call it. I've had plenty of ups and downs, but it was a good reminder. Mind you, there's the negative aspects. Again, my heart goes out to whoever's been impacted directly. We've all been directly impacted, but if you had, major loss, like a family member losing their life to this, or that's the most important thing. If those things have happened to you, my heart goes out. But for me, COVID was not the first big challenge of life. It's been alright. It's been alright. Personally, it's not really thrown me off my game. Even before the pandemic happened, I was always concentrated on doing my own thing. I wasn't particularly sure, but it started to make more sense during the last year or year and a half for me, and I decided that, my career path is going to be comedy, and this is what I'd like to dedicate my life to. I want to bring about joy, happiness, share stories, and my plan is as soon as the restrictions ease up a little bit and it's safe to go out properly on stage, I don't want to do it with masks. I don't want you guys to have masks on because I need to see your beautiful little faces. I want to make you laugh, and it's going to take some time, so we're all going to have to be patient. For the meantime, I am loving this experience. This has been such a new, cool method for me to come express myself and get a lot of thoughts and ideas that are just, running around in my head out there. And I think a lot of you guys can relate to it. So thank you again for coming in and checking these videos out, man. It is December 23rd. Today's also a special day for me personally because 23rd of December happened to be my father's birthday. Passed away 10 years ago. I don't need you guys to be like, oh, we're so sorry. thank you guys for all your thoughts. I really appreciate it, but I've been working on myself for the past 10 years and making myself stronger, dude. Making myself stronger. And to be honest with you, if you ask me when did your father pass away, I can only tell you the year. It's 2010, sometime between spring and summer, because I've kind of blocked the date out in my head. I don't want to remember it. For me, he'll always be alive. I will always carry his spirit with me. And his memory will always live on. That's the thing. So I try to remember the positive things. Today's his birthday, and I want to wish him a happy birthday. So that's that. And if you guys are distant from your families, or you have quarrels with your families, you got a little beef, try to resolve it as much as you can. It is not easy dealing with family, we all know that, but we can't turn our backs on each other either, right? That's pretty much life, that we got to be there no matter what. Even if sometimes we don't like it, or even sometimes we feel like we don't have what it takes to be there. But I just want you to know that all you really need is your person, the one you're carrying with you all the time. Your power and strengths come within you, and you don't really need any external forces to be making you any stronger or wiser or smarter. Everything's within you and within your reach. It's just a matter of you deciding if you want to take control of it and if you want to have that power and responsibility. It's not easy. It's not always going to be, rainbows and butterflies, but life is beautiful, dude. Life is beautiful, and I'm thankful that I got to, I'm thankful that I'm here. I'm thankful that I'm alive. Thankful for all the experiences that I've had, because it's turned me into the person that I am. And I'm just, here with an open attitude and an open heart towards life, trying to embrace as much as I can and learn as much as I can. I'm pretty sure you guys are the same. Like, we're not, that's the thing, we're all the same, we're all one. It's hard to comprehend because everybody's always so focused on their individual lives, and you get caught up in the hustle and bustle of things, so you think you're alone or you're doing things on your own, but we're all just one. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, European, Middle Eastern. We are one collective large family, and the sooner we realize this, we can move forward a little bit, What happens when you realize you're part of a collective? You realize that everybody has pain, right? Everybody has joy. Everybody has feelings. Everybody has emotions. Once you start to get yourself in tune with these things, there is kind of no going back. Once you fully realize these things, there is no going back. So once the switch turns on, and it is going to be turning on more and more as we move forward in 2021, we're going to just be doing better things, grander things, greater things together, and I'm excited to be a part of it. Just want to end on this note. Stay safe out there. It's 2 days prior to Christmas. I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas out there. Wherever you are, stay safe, please. It's, the holiday seasons always come with its own little stresses and challenges. Try to take it easy a little bit on yourselves and your loved ones. And we're going to get through this year. We're going to come back out. There is definitely light at the end of the tunnel. I promise you, this is just the new beginning for all of us. I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all very soon. Thank you again for coming and checking these videos out. Like I said last time, if you like any of these videos, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. You can also subscribe on YouTube. I will be going on Patreon very soon. I am working one day at a time. Love you guys. Stay safe out there. I'll talk to y'all very soon. Peace out.